Ah, hello, hateful incels. Today I will be talking about the top 10 best human phenotypes. Now, make no mistake, this is a slop video, but I put some effort into it. I wrote a whole script and shit. I'm reading off it right now. Anyway, number 10. This is one of those Australid phenotypes, and it went extinct in the 19th century. I mean, look at these average face pictures. They were all taken from like the 19th century and shit. You can clearly see it. The guy and the bitch are gray. They're grayish, bro. They don't look like that in real. They wouldn't have looked like that in real life. But extinction. Also, as you can clearly see, there is no sexual dimorphism. This is terrible. But personally, I have always wondered how Aboriginals found each other attractive, in general. But anyway, the only reason I picked this phenotype is because, look at the average face, bro. They look weird as fuck. This is the weirdest fucking phenotype you can ever see. Notable people include the Benadryl hallucinations that appear in my room. Number 9, Inuit. I've always been fascinated by these motherfuckers. They live in an Arctic wasteland, bro. They live in the white wastelands, and they eat fish. They eat polar bears. They eat seals. Well, who knows, man? Apparently, they also eat whales. And like, it's such a strange existence, man. Like what goes on in their heads? I'm always wondering what the fuck goes on in these motherfuckers' heads. And I'm also wondering who was the genius that first figured out all those Arctic survival techniques that they use, igloos, all that shit. Like, he must have been real life guts, guts from Berserk. So, yeah. Notable people include number 8, Armenid. Now, this phenotype invented every single motherfucking thing that ever existed. Without Armenids, there would be nothing. I wouldn't be here talking to you right now because they also invented me. It is a known fact. Armenids are the most powerful race. Notable members include System of a Down. Number 7, Native South Africans. Sorry for that fumble. Anyway, this is actually two groups of phenotypes that you can see on the Human Phenotypes website, but I put them all together since they're all the same in my fucking opinion. They look very weird, and one guy 2 years ago, one guy from the Evil Incel forum once told me that this is what the first humans look like. I don't know how true that is, but they were the first people in South Africa before the blacks displaced them, and then the white boys came. But that's a topic for a different video. They pretty much just live in the fucking wasteland and hunt gazelles. They're also matriarchal, which is a massive L in my opinion. Also, one of the phenotypes is described as having dark yellowish skin with wrinkled skin in old age. And I'm just wondering what phenotype doesn't have wrinkled skin in old age, or what phenotype doesn't age. Like, who the fuck wrote this? You fucking dumbass. You don't know anything about anything, anyway. Notable people include number 6, Assyroid, also known as Hollywooded, also known as Bankid, also known as New Yorkid, also known as Shekelid, also known as Synagogid, also known as Oiveid. Notable people include 90% of celebrities. Number 5, Neo-Danubian. This phenotype is associated with East European Slavs, but most people just think of Russians, which are the majority of that. They are incredibly resilient and used to brutality. They are also humorless and very pessimistic about their country, while also having a superiority complex at the same time. Notable people include Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin, the current president of Russia for life. I like him. He's very best. Eduardo Foltz, Kuzjak, if you don't know, and the Russians in general. Number 4, Tonkinese. We are now undefeated. Also known as Charlie. Notable people include Ho Chi Minh, that one fake So Chang that was active 2 years ago on a certain insult forum. Their favorite hobbies include eating rice and glazing Russia on the internet. Number three, Karnatid. The most powerful phenotype in the world, brothers. Every Indian invention was made by them. Also, they do not use the designated streets apparently. Ancient phenotype that comes from Lemuria. Now it's underground, but everyone knows. This is where the Tamils came from. They came from Lemuria before it sank into the Indian Ocean. Now they are the smartest, sir, and the best Indian phenotype. Notable people include every Indian that made anything of note, missing in action, and half of Insos is. Number two, Dinarid, whatever. Dinarsko Gore. Alright, guys, this was supposed to be my phenotype, but then I got insold at puberty. The Dinarids are large tall fags that are passionate about football and protecting my lady. Many are often not sentient. This is pretty sad. However, this does not change the fact they are the greatest goddamn phenotype of all time. For now. In the early modern period, they were used by the Austrians for manual labor. Notable people include me, my dad, my neighbor, Yugoslavs, and Mirko Krokop. Number one, future phenotypes. Amogusid, the peak of human form, often found in Encelistan, incredibly powerful and intelligent, rebuilt Atlantis and saved the world from hypergamy. Notable people include God. Alright, thank you so much for listening to this, guys. I love you so much. I love you, my evil insults. What would I do without you? More videos like this incoming, boy. Expect more slop.
Let's get some pussy tonight.